I think it gets to a point in your 20s when you feel like you're lost and you don't understand what your purpose is, and you don't even know what to chase or what to go for that feels aligned with you. And I think the easiest way to understand or learn what actually aligns with you as a person is a very cliche take, but it is just going back and looking into your childhood. And the reason I believe that is because I think your adulthood is just a negotiation of who you can be that's socially acceptable, and your childhood is just pure unmediated desire. It's who you really want to be, like at the core of your soul, who you want to be. And so when you go back to your childhood and look at everything that really resonated with you, or everything that really touched your soul or created some reaction in you at a younger stage of life, that is pre shame you reacting to that. That's not you cringing at stuff. That's not you, you know, seeing it as some kind of status or kind of social comparison test. It is genuinely you, closed doors, who is reacting to that. And when you learn to understand all of those things that resonated with you as a child, and all of those things that mattered to you during your childhood, it will teach you about the values you always had. I think a lot of people don't know what their purpose in life is because, not because they don't understand their values, but because they think the things they value or the things they want out of life is unacceptable. But if it mattered to you when you were like 10, it's still acceptable now, even if you're 20. If it mattered to you, when you were 5, it's still acceptable to you now that you're 20. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, emotions have a way of speaking to you that is truly timeless. I don't believe that any emotion is inherently shameful or wrong. I think every single one of your emotions is a very useful data point that you should definitely keep track of. And I think the cleanest data points you can have about your values and the meaning to your life is found in your childhood, because it's your childhood that your emotions aren't distorted by shame. And for instance, take me, right? So I went back and I looked into my childhood and I looked into a bunch of stuff I liked, and I came to Naruto and One Piece. Those were like my two favorite animes. Like, Naruto, I found when I was 7. One Piece was like 14 or something. And when I really looked back on it and reflected on why I like that stuff so much, it became really clear why I love that stuff. If you take Naruto and One Piece, both Naruto and Luffy themselves, they're both these two guys that are very, like, protective of their imagination. They have a very strong sense of imagination. They very much care about certain things that exist in the future for them, and they don't allow anyone else to tell them about it. And when I went back, I realized they, as characters, really resonated with me very strongly, purely because that was the type of person I wanted to be. Someone who trusted their imagination above all else, and didn't have to have his life written by, a past that I didn't design or choose to have happen to me. And when you realize stuff like that, you will see it as the person who can teach you best out of what meaning to make out of your life usually ends up being your childhood self.